Well, we're back out on our property. It's September the 24th or 23rd, and this is the final product. We were thinking about getting the land raked to get out some of the roots that were left behind, but really they're only small, and so it would be a waste of money, I think, to go ahead and do that. We took up a good amount of it yesterday. We still have some big chunks of wood that are around, as you can see right about there. But we can just pick those up and carry them off to our little pile. There's some more down there, right over there, that are piled up. Our neighbor across the street last night brought his tractor over and just kind of went over the land to smooth it out some, and he did pretty good actually. It turned out real nice. So pretty soon we're going to have our home here. We're planning on putting a manufactured home. We met some neighbors yesterday that are not real thrilled about that, and told us that there's possibly some covenants in here which might prevent us from doing that, but from what we've checked, that's not the case. But good neighbors, they were friendly, we had a good talk with them. So hopefully they'll remain neighbors. Some people don't like it when you put manufactured home in their neighborhood. They think that it's going to bring down the value of everybody's property, or that it might invite a bunch of other people to come in, and then next thing you know, they've got a trailer park. So I can understand their concern. They have a big home that's probably worth $1 million, so I kind of get it. But nevertheless, I think we'll be okay over here. Need to get that up and out of here. That's a part of a tree that stump. It's going to need to just saw that out, cut it out. And there's our big pile over here. I keep talking about this pile, but soon enough, in about 2 months or a month and a half, we'll be able to burn that. And it's going to be like, right now I'm probably about 150 or 40 feet away from it, and I am certain that once that gets fully blazing, I'll feel the heat from that far away. And of course we got our other pile up over here, which is actually seems to have grown a little bit. Well, there was more trees that were put on it afterwards, but you can see the land is not all that even, and maybe at some point we will do that. I might have to get our neighbor to come over here and smooth it out some for us, or either that or rent a skid steer and do it myself. But yeah, there's a lot of logs there that were not, unfortunately, put on log trucks, and it's a real waste because that could have been used. Some of it is pretty big. The only reason why it wasn't is put on a logging truck is because it wouldn't have filled it up. There wasn't enough to fill up the truck, so they just threw them right down there. You know, it's really kind of sad to see all that waste, but it is what it is. And here, this is fairly well smoothed out. We don't have too much wood sticking up here, but this is the area where we're planning on putting our fruit trees. And I've got this great idea of I'm going to rent a little excavator and a mini excavator and come here and dig the trees, the holes out for the trees in the yellow white method. And if I get good at it, I'm going to do quite a few fruit trees. And after that, if I get good enough, I'm going to offer my services to other people who may want to do that, but don't feel like digging a hole with a shovel that is 3 feet deep and 3 feet wide. That's quite a task. If you've got a bunch of them that you want to plant that way, then it would be good to hire somebody with a little excavator to dig that out for you, and maybe I might just do that. That would be great. Yeah, that little dip over there we're going to fill in. I don't know how far it is over here. It doesn't look like it's a problem over here. It looks like the dirt is high, and it's not a, it's really hard to see. But anyway, I went off on another topic here with Denise. But that's it. We're excited. Can't wait till this gets all cleared out, and we've got some ryegrass that we were gonna plant it today, but we decided to wait because we didn't really know exactly what our land was going to look like, because our neighbor did that with his tractor last night in the dark with some lights. So we really couldn't see what the outlook was, or what it would turn out like. So we gotta go ahead and wait, and we'll do it next time. It's supposed to rain tomorrow for the next 3 days. It would have been good to have the grass seed in there. We're planting some winter rye, which is really hardy, grows real well. So that's, I guess, what we're gonna do after it rains. One thing that's gonna be helpful is that we have not seen the way that the water runs when it rains here. Some places are gonna be obvious, other places are not. So we'll be able to see exactly which path the rain takes, or the water takes. And if it's going in a direction we don't want it to go, well, then we're gonna have to make some adjustments, try to steer the water in the proper direction, because we don't want anything eroding or digging a little valley, or a rut, I should say. But we're going to do that. Now over here, it's going to take me a minute to get there. We found, I mentioned it last time, a culvert, and the water is coming from across the street, all on that side of the road there, and it's coming through right over there. So I dug that out yesterday because it had quite a bit of dirt in it, and I dug a little path. Now our neighbor filled it back in as he was dragging across there yesterday. But we're going to make sure that the water goes down in that direction over there, because our house is going to be over here, which it should, because it's sloped to the left, so it shouldn't be any problems there. But we'll get it guided in the right direction. And over here is where we're planning on putting our shipping container. We've got a shipping container at our other home, or our only other home, and we're planning on putting it back here, tucked away in this little spot here. And wouldn't mind getting actually a shed. Wouldn't it be great to have a little shed out here, 24 by 12 or 24 by 16, and have half of it set up for keeping our tools in, and the other half I could use as a recording studio, or half could be used for Denise's soap making. But this is where we actually stacked all of our, not all, some of the tree stumps. I had asked them to put a whole lot more in there so we wouldn't have to burn them, but that's all that he got in there, which is quite a bit actually. Because if you look, I don't know if you can see down there, but it's fairly deep. It's about 8 feet down there, and then stacks up here. So we're not going to burn that. We're just going to let that rot away, and just let it do its thing there. Take probably 6, 7, 8 years. The Lord may be returned by the time this stuff's broken down. But this is what we got. If you have any comments or any ideas about planting gardens or fruit trees where you'd put them, let us know. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. God bless you.